Gen Z is ditching Hollywood for hashtags, and Netflix is panicking. A cultural shift is underway, and the biggest casualty might be traditional streaming giants like Netflix. Once the undisputed king of home entertainment, Netflix is now facing its most unexpected rival, TikTok. While millions once eagerly awaited new seasons of Stranger Things or The Witcher, today's youth are increasingly spending their free time scrolling through endless short videos, memes, and viral challenges instead of committing to long-form content. This isn't just a shift in platform, it's a shift in how an entire generation understands entertainment. One of the core drivers behind this movement is the change in attention span. It's no secret that the way Gen Z consumes media is fundamentally different from even millennials. The endless scroll of TikTok, with its ultra-short, hyper-stimulating videos, has created a demand for content that is fast, punchy, and emotionally gripping in seconds. On the other hand, Netflix demands a commitment, at least 30 minutes, often more. For a generation raised on split screens, multiple tabs, and microbursts of dopamine, that kind of time investment can feel exhausting. Sitting through a slow, burn drama or multi-episode arc simply doesn't hold the same appeal when a viral dance, prank, or story time is one swipe away. But it's not just about speed. TikTok offers something that Netflix never could. Participation. On Netflix, you're a viewer. You press play, you sit back, and you consume. On TikTok, you can become the creator. You can take a trend and twist it. You can add your voice to a conversation. You can go viral overnight. TikTok democratizes content in a way streaming services can't. You don't need a camera crew, a budget, or a contract. All you need is a phone and an idea. That kind of empowerment resonates deeply with Gen Z, who have grown up seeing influencers their own age blow up from their bedrooms. Watching shows is passive. Creating TikToks is social, expressive, and addictive. This participatory culture has also shifted how young people define value in entertainment. It's not just about watching a well-produced story anymore. It's about being part of a meme, a viral joke, or a trend. That's social currency. Knowing what sound is trending, what skit everyone's parodying, what drama just broke out on messy TikTok, has become more relevant than plot twists in a Netflix series. Even when Netflix produces breakout hits like Wednesday or Beef, much of their cultural momentum now depends on whether they spawn TikTok trends. If a show doesn't go viral online, it risks being forgotten, no matter how well written or well acted it is. Then there's the algorithm. Arguably the heart of this battle. Netflix's algorithm is designed to recommend shows based on your past viewing habits. But let's be honest, it's far from perfect. Its suggestions often feel repetitive, and it lacks the sense of urgency or surprise that hooks users. TikTok's algorithm, by contrast, is a masterclass in behavioral engineering. It adapts in real time to what you engage with. It shows you exactly what you want to see, even things you didn't know you wanted. The result is a feed that feels hyper-personal, unpredictable, and impossible to put down. Every scroll feels like a new chance to discover something hilarious, beautiful, shocking, or profound. That constant reward loop is something Netflix can't replicate. Cost is another factor that's often overlooked, as Netflix and other streamers hike subscription prices and crack down on password sharing. Many younger viewers are being priced out. College students and teenagers who once shared accounts with family or friends are now facing paywalls. TikTok, meanwhile, remains free. Sure, it's supported by ads and brand sponsorships, but the user experience feels fluid and unrestricted. For budget-conscious viewers, especially those without credit cards or steady incomes, TikTok is the obvious alternative. It's a full entertainment ecosystem, minus the monthly bill. Netflix has tried to fight back, but the results have been underwhelming. They're fast laughs. Feature, which mimicked the TikTok style scroll of short clips, never caught on. It felt like a forced imitation, lacking the community, spontaneity, and virality of TikTok. Netflix's core infrastructure just isn't built for rapid, participatory content. Even when Netflix trends do emerge on TikTok, they often happen outside of Netflix's control. Creators clip their favorite scenes or remix audio to create trends, and Netflix merely watches from the sidelines. Meanwhile, TikTok is not just influencing how people consume content, it's reshaping how that content is made. Hollywood is now tailoring entire marketing campaigns around TikTok. Trailers are cut to fit the app's time constraints. Movie stars launch viral challenges to promote their films. Scripts are being written with memeable moments in mind. It's no longer about landing a spread in Vanity Fair or a big red carpet premiere. Now, the key to success is whether your movie can generate a trending soundbite or a viral reaction video. In that sense, the entertainment industry is slowly reorganizing itself around the TikTok algorithm, not Netflix. This doesn't just affect marketing, it impacts storytelling itself. Traditional story arcs are getting trimmed. Dialogue is being written with TikTok captions in mind. Visuals are framed to look good on a phone screen. Directors and writers are beginning to prioritize moments that will be clipped, quoted, and shared. The irony is that Netflix, which once revolutionized TV storytelling with binge-worthy originals, is now getting left behind by a platform known for 15-second clips. There's also a generational loyalty issue. Netflix is seen by many Gen Z users as a platform for older millennials. It's where their parents watch crime documentaries and their older siblings revisit The Office. TikTok, on the other hand, feels like theirs. It's current, chaotic, irreverent, and constantly evolving. The sense of ownership matters. When your entire social life, your trends, your jokes, your language, revolves around TikTok, opening up Netflix starts to feel like stepping into someone else's living room. But this doesn't mean Netflix is done. The platform still has strengths, particularly in global content, high-budget dramas, and exclusive deals. Shows like Squid Game, Bridgerton, and Money Heist continue to draw massive international audiences. Netflix also has the scale to produce prestige content that can't be matched by user-generated videos. In some ways, the platform is now catering more to a mature or international audience while TikTok dominates the youth sector. Still, Netflix's recent moves show that it knows it has a problem. They've begun investing in mobile, first features, exploring games, and pushing into live streaming. But these are experiments, not breakthroughs. The reality is that Netflix was built for a different internet, a slower one, a more passive one, a world where people sat down at night to watch shows, not scroll through content at lunch breaks or between classes. And this might be the biggest lesson of all. We are in a new era of entertainment, one where attention is the currency, not content. It's no longer about who has the best shows. It's about who has the most engaging format. TikTok understood this early and built a platform around micro-engagement, personalization, and constant user input. Netflix still sees entertainment as something you watch. TikTok sees it as something you do. The consequences of this shift go far beyond Netflix. Other streamers like Hulu, Disney+, and HBO Max are all trying to navigate this new landscape. YouTube has launched Shorts. Instagram is pushing Reels. Even Spotify is experimenting with video content. Everyone wants to capture the TikTok magic. But replicating TikTok's algorithm and community-driven culture is harder than it looks. As we move further into 2025, one thing becomes clear: Gen Z is redefining what entertainment means. They don't want to sit and absorb, they want to engage, remix, respond, and create. And until Netflix can meet them on those terms, it will continue to lose ground. In this new digital battlefield, the question is no longer, what are you watching tonight? But, what are you scrolling through right now? And for most of Gen Z, the answer isn't Netflix, it's TikTok. Because for a generation raised on immediacy, the future doesn't lie in 10 episode seasons. It lies in a 10-second clip that says everything, grabs your attention, and leaves you wanting more, all before you blink. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your curious friends, and subscribe to the channel for more mind-blowing content every week. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning the unexplained.